Hey, what's up, you guys? Dirv here, back for another review, and today we'll be looking at the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Nemesis slash Holocaust. Now, he got his name changed because of the word Holocaust, which is, I think, politically incorrect. And from what I've read, he is now known as genocide in the main Marvel universe. He was part of the Age of Apocalypse storyline, and yeah, I got him today for a very good price with a catch though. It came with a catch though, and the catch is, as you may know, this figure has a hinge at the back of his upper torso. It's like the guard of his guard, the guard of his head, and this one actually is faulty, and I mean it's about to break off. See here. Let me fix this one. Yeah, there you go. There's a line there, and it won't stay, and it won't move up. It goes to the two peg. This has pegs, and there are two peg holes. But if you don't like touch it or anything, it won't fall down. That's why I bought him already, because I wanted one, and I'm trying to build a Brotherhood of Mutant display. And since he is part of the, what you call this, the Age of Apocalypse storyline, and he's a villain. I mean, I'm not building a Brotherhood of Mutants display, I'm building an X-Men display of the heroes and the villains. And I think, I'm not too sure, not into like, I didn't catch up on like when he became genocide, but I do have the Uncanny X-Force Dark Angel Saga trade paperback. So yeah, this figure is a mix of clear plastic and matte. It's a combination of matte and clear plastic, as you can see here. You can see the red spots. Looks like a nuclei or something. You can see here the transparent parts. You can see, I'm gonna show you this part. The joint right here, the one that moves up and down, is transparent. So yeah, this guy came in a wave that, I don't know, this was the last Build-A-Figure before Terrax, and that wave was, I think, has one of the weaker lineups in terms of quality with the figures and all. It could have been solid, but the quality isn't there. I mean, with the Astonishing Beast, and then, though I want the Daredevil from that one, even though it's too small. So sorry if I'm sniffing a lot. I got a cold. I'm experiencing colds right now. Well, the materials are, his head guard, this one, is of a more, what you call this, thinner plastic. Same with this one. And my tip is, yeah, this one tends to break the hinges there, and it gets aggravated when you like hit the joints, I mean the joints hit this guard right here, and it contracts, so it presses on the hinges. So yeah, let's remove the guard, and you can see the skull here, very nicely sculpted skull. Yeah, so you can see the transparent parts there, yellow eyes, and the skull really looks great. Same with everything. You can see here the sculpted detail, his left cannon arm, the flares in his legs, everything. This is a well-engineered figure, except for the part where the hinges are. So in terms of articulation, let's start with the head. His head can move up, down, left, and right, and his arms can go out. But forward, but it moves the shoulder guard and back. Bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, and he has the elbow rotation or the has blows. Um, this arm is stationary, but in this arm he has a hinge in the wrists and it can turn. He has a very great ab crunch. I mean ab crunch, diaphragm joint ab crunch, weird combination. He goes down, he goes up very well, jiggle side to side and rotation. His legs can move forward, backward, not that much. Out, thigh swivel, single jointed knees, knee rotation, ankle hinge, and ankle rotation. Yeah, so this I think is the figure that incorporates, or one of the figures that has the most swivels in a figure. Not too sure about that, but it does incorporate most of the Hasbro articulation technology there. So sorry, I'm really not feeling great right now. Here is with the newer Marvel Legend, the Hasbro Wolverine figure, which they say is too tall, but I kind of like the size there. But I still wish Holocaust or Nemesis or Genocide was bigger. And I hope Marvel Select one day. I don't know with like the licensing, but I hope they release one. And since we're gonna get Apocalypse as a villain, confirmed by Bryan Singer in 2016, we might see this guy in the movies or with a slight chance as a figure again. So for the grades, in terms of sculpt and all, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I'm gonna put in the engineering part on the sculpt because I think it goes hand in hand. The only minus is that yeah, it does tend to break the hinge when you move the arm guards and all. I mean, the hinge tends to break. So yeah, in terms of articulation, I'm gonna give him a solid 9.5. I wish he had a pivot, but I think and a rocker, but I think during that time Hasbro didn't have the rocker technology yet. In terms of paint, he doesn't have a lot of paint except for the red parts, but I'm fine with that. They got the likeness. I'm gonna give him a 9.5. Overall, this figure gets a 9.5. And yeah, so there you go, guys. So please visit popgoesmanila.com for all your pop culture news here in the Philippines. So there you go, guys. Peace.